A very good morning to all of you. In the previous topic, we had discussed about the spermatogenesis. Now I am going to discuss with you the structure of the mature sperm, mature human sperm. So today I am going to discuss with you the human sperm. So a mature human sperm consists of the four parts. First one is the head. Second one is the neck. Third one is the middle piece. And fourth one is the tail. So there are four parts of the mature human sperm. They are the head, neck, middle piece and the tail. So let's start with the first part, that is the head. Before starting the head, I just want to tell you one thing. The human sperm, the whole sperm is enclosed by a covering of a plasma membrane, or you can say that it is covered by the plasma membrane. So firstly we will discuss about the head. Head is basically, it consists of a haploid nucleus. Head consists of a haploid nucleus and a cap-like structure, that is the acrosome, and a cap-like acrosome. It consists of the hydrolytic enzyme that helps in the fertilization. Now the head or the acrosome, they consist of the hydrolytic enzymes that helps in fertilization. Now how they help in fertilization? They basically dissolve the membrane of the ovum. So this is all about the head of the human sperm male. Now what is that? Head is basically a haploid nucleus that contains a cap-like structure that is known as acrosome, which further consists of the hydrolytic enzymes that helps in the process of fertilization, as they dissolve the membrane of the ovum and aids in the fertilization by joining the sperm with the ovum. So next one is the neck. The second part of the sperm is the neck. This neck consists of two parts. Neck is made up of two parts, or you can say it consists of two parts. One is the proximal centriole and another one is the distal centriole. Now what do these centriole do? The proximal centriole, it is required for the first cleavage division of the zygote. So this proximal centriole, it is necessary, or you can say it is required for the first cleavage division of zygote, while the distal centriole, it is just connected or attached to the tail filament. It is just connected to the tail filament. So the neck part consists of two parts, proximal centriole and the distal centriole. Proximal centriole is required for the first cleavage division of the zygote, while the distal centriole is required for the it connects to the tail filament. Now next come the third part, that is the middle piece. The third part of the mature sperm is the middle piece. Now what does this middle piece? It contains several mitochondria. It contains several mitochondria that produces energy which helps the sperm to move, means that helps the sperm, that gives the energy to the sperm for the motility of the sperm. So several mitochondria are there that produce energy for the motility of the sperm, means they help in the movement of the sperm, or you can say they facilitate the movement of the sperms. Now next part is the tail. This is the last part of the human sperm. So tail consists of the axial filaments. It consists of axial filaments that are surrounded by plasma membrane, that are surrounded by plasma membrane. Now what is the function of the tail? It helps the sperm to swim in a fluid medium. So this tail helps the sperm to swim in a fluid medium. So this is all about the 4 parts of the human sperm. I am going to draw a diagram so that I can explain you it with the diagram once again. I am not so good at diagram. This is just for your reference. So this is the structure of the human sperm. It consists of 4 parts. First one is the head, second one is the neck, third one is the middle piece, and fourth one is the tail. So the head part consists of the acrosome and the haploid nucleus. Acrosome is this and this is the haploid nucleus. So the first part, it consists of the hydrolytic enzyme that helps in the process of fertilization by dissolving the membrane of the ovum. Second part is this is a neck. It consists of 2 parts, the proximal centriole and the distal centriole. Proxial centriole helps in they are required for the very first cleavage of the division of the zygote, while the second part, it is attached to the connected to the filament that is the tail filament. The third part is the middle piece. It consists of the mitochondria. I am showing the mitochondria in the diagram. Have a look over here. So this consists of the mitochondria, and this mitochondria helps in the production of the energy, and that is necessary for the motility of the sperms. Now this fourth part, that is the tail, it consists of the axial filaments that is surrounded by the plasma membrane. They help the sperm to swim in the fluid medium. So the human sperm, it basically it ejaculates around 200 to 300 million sperm during the time of the coitus, and the seminal plasma along with the sperms constitute the semen. So this is all about the mature human sperm, and this question is very important. This is oftenly asked in the exam papers along with the diagram. So that's all for the today's topic. Thank you, students.